Ano ai me ke aloha o wau o kumu maile na ehu. Mai ka mokupuni o Laukaʻieʻie ma ka hale hoaka. Mahalo for joining us today for Heluhelu and Mele. I will be sharing this most beautiful puke, Laukaʻieʻie, a Hawaiian legend retold. And it was illustrated and written by Yoko Racoma, one of my favorite Hawaiian artists. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Heluhelu. Let's read. This book is dedicated to my own precious gift from Hina, Cheyenne Mikala, Makana Okalani Racoma. That's the author's daughter. How special. Pokahi and her husband Kaukini lived in a hale nestled in Waipio Valley. They had many chickens and pigs. They had a large loʻikalo. They grew banana and breadfruit. Pokahi and Kaukini shared all they had with others. People in the valley never left their home with empty hands. Pokahi and Kaukini lived a good life. They were generous and kind, but they were sad about one thing. "Oh, husband," Pokahi would cry, "how I wish I had a baby. I am lonely without a child." Kaukini would answer, "We are lucky in many ways. We have many things and many friends, but it is sad that we have no children. We do not have the voice of a happy child in our house." Kaukini looked at her with love. Picking up his o'o, he turned down the trail toward his work in the loʻikalo. Pokahi's tears dried slowly on her cheeks. She bent to pound her kapa. The kapa beater's tap, tap, tap was the only sound she heard. There was no voice of a happy child to keep her company. Pokahi picked sweet potatoes where they grew on mounds of earth. There was no voice of a happy child playfully helping her. Pokahi gathered opai from the river. There was no voice of a happy child splashing by her side in the water. Then one night, Pokahi dreamed of a beautiful woman. She was dressed in leaves of the ohia tree. Gently she spoke. "I am Hina. The gods and I have seen your sadness. You are generous and kind. You deserve to be happy. When you awake, go to where the river meets the ocean. There you will find a gift. The gods will bless this gift for 30 days, so do not take it yet. You may only look." Pokahi awoke and told Kaukini about her dream. They went to where the river meets the ocean. A strange red mist lay over the water. They watched in wonder as a tall ohia tree rose from the ocean waves. Slowly it drifted to the shore. Its roots spread across the dark sand. Its leafy branches reached for the sky. Red iiwi birds sang among the flowers. Then the tree vanished. They heard a baby cry. Where the tree had stood, a baby girl lay, wrapped in sea moss. "Kaukini, here is the gift. The gift is Hina's baby." Pokahi trembled with excitement. She reached to hold the baby. "No!" Kaukini quickly said. "Remember what Hina told you in the dream. The gods are caring for her. Do not touch the baby yet. We may only look." Each day, Pokahi and Kaukini went to the ocean. Each day, the tall ohia tree appeared on the shore. The baby grew healthy and strong beneath the tree. She wrapped her tiny arms around the tree's wide trunk and laughed. Hearing the voice of the happy child, Pokahi and Kaukini laughed too. 30 days passed. Again, Pokahi dreamed. In her dream, the tall ohia tree appeared, surrounded by many trees of other kinds. Their leaves fell one upon the other, making a soft bed. Hina, holding the baby in her arms, stood before them. "Pokahi, I am giving you my baby. She is the answer to your wish. Her name is Laukaʻieʻie, leaf of the ʻieʻie vine. Just as the ʻieʻie vine holds tightly to the ohia tree, so she will hold tightly to you. She will bring you happiness. Hina kissed the baby, laying her gently down upon the leaves. Pokahi opened her eyes. There lay the baby, little Laukaʻieʻie, smiling up at her. "Oh, Kaukini," Pokahi exclaimed with joy. "At last we have a child. The gods have given us our wish. We will never be lonely again." This story happened long ago when gods walked the earth. Today, when you go into the forest, stand quietly. Through the mist, you might hear the voice of a happy child. She is answered by the call of an iiwi bird sitting among the flowers of the tallest ohia tree. Look up. There, you will see the slender ʻieʻie vine cradled among its branches. Now you have seen Laukaʻieʻie. Now you have seen her holding tightly to the loving arms of Hina. Pipi holoka'au. What a beautiful mo'olelo. A mo'olelo kahiko, a very ancient one, that speaks of Hina herself blessing Makua with a keiki. They waited so long for this keiki, and finally they were blessed with Laukaʻieʻie. Now I'm going to share with you a mele that I grew up as a very small child, from baby days all the way to now, very close to my heart, and it's titled Pupu Hinu Hinu, and it was written by Helen Deshay Beamer, and I want you to join me in this mele. Well, aloha mai, it's time to sing a song, e mele kako. This mele is titled Pupu Hinu Hinu, and it is a lullaby that's famous all throughout Hawaii and beyond, and it pays respect for these beautiful pupu, our ocean shells, and the sounds that come from them. They're so soothing. So follow along with me. Okay, so the first verse is pupu. So you're gonna put your two shells together, and then you're gonna go like this. Hinu hinu. Hinu hinu means to shine. And then we're gonna do it again. Pupu, hinu hinu e. And then, okay, kahakai means the ocean, the sea, the beach. So we're gonna go like this. Okay, kahakai e. Pupu, hinu hinu e. And then the next verse, we're gonna do the same thing. Pupu, hinu hinu, pupu, hinu hinu e. And then we're gonna listen. Elohe, elohe, e, pupu, hinu hinu e. And then the last verse is the same thing again. Pupu, hinu hinu, pupu, hinu hinu e. And then we're gonna go to sleep because it's a lullaby. Emo, emo, e, pupu, hinu hinu e. You guys ready? You makau? Let's do it all the way through from the top. And if you have any pupu in your house, any shells, you can put one in each hand. Okay? From the top, makau. Oia. Pupu, hinu hinu, pupu, hinu hinu e. Oke kahakai e. Pupu, hinu hinu e. Pupu, hinu hinu, pupu, hinu hinu e. Elohe, elohe, e, pupu, hinu hinu e. Pupu, hinu hinu, pupu, hinu hinu e. Ahui ho, malama pono.